Okay, so this is a video. I just been doing a lot of thinking recently about the genophage in Mass Effect and how it's handled in Mass Effect 3, and how I think BioWare just really oversimplified it into a good versus bad thing. And even, okay, so I'm just going to be discussing today how I think how BioWare handled the genophage and overall just like the Krogan in Mass Effect 3 was fucking stupid. Alright, let's go point by point here. First off, most people think that if Rex is alive and Eve is alive, there's no reason you should not cure the genophage. There's not even an option to convince Morden otherwise because it's such an evil choice, right? No one could ever take it because you're shooting your best friend in the back by, fucking over the Krogan, Rex, your best friend from the first game. You have to shoot Morden. It's like you're, as I saw someone put in the YouTube comments, it's like you're Space Hitler. It's horrible. You can be such an evil bastard in Mass Effect 3. But it's not evil. It's not. It's actually the pragmatic choice. I'm not saying Rex is like a two-timing bastard or whatever, and he's actually planning to secretly take over the galaxy. I'm not sure I believe that. Could be a possibility, but probably not. He seems like he genuinely wants the Krogan to adapt. Does he? I'm not sure. He kind of comes off as a nationalist sometimes, Rex does. Kinda. Where it's not even like he's... Like, you ask him, do you want revenge after genophage? He says no. Okay. Well, if you have two brain cells to rub together, obviously you're going to say no, because you want Shepard to cure the genophage. Reeve is just a complete retard. So he says, no, I'm gonna get revenge. I'm going to make all the other races bow before me. So it's like, no shit, I'm not going to cure it for you, dude. Go fuck yourself. But Rex is like, no, I don't want revenge. I won't let him. But, I mean, do you really think he won't? If anything, Rex kind of seems like to me like a Krogan nationalist, in a certain sense. Like, he doesn't want the other clans to be fighting. He wants them all to band together. And when you think about it that way, if they did want to take over, they'd be stronger, because they're all united under one Krogan rule. The clans aren't fighting amongst themselves anymore, and they'll be able to turn their attention to other races. If Rex was a two-timing piece of shit. So I don't really know if Rex is like this good, kind-hearted person, but I do know he is smart. He's smarter than Reeve, and he's probably one of the smartest Krogan in the game, obviously. But the reason why, one of the main reasons why, apart from that, one of the main reasons why that Krogan expansion would be a problem, right? They have, how many seeds do they lay per year? The Krogan females, it's insane. They have like 1,000. They can have like 2 kids per day. 2 kids per fucking day. Versus a human that has, what, like, every 6 months they have 1, 2 kids. Maybe 3, and like a rare fucking crazy chance. Okay? So that's like, I'm not going to do the math right now, but that is... That's around like 300 times. No, that's way more than 300 times. Way fucking more. It's a fucking lot. I don't care. It's a lot. They have 2 kids per day. Humans can have 1 kid every 6 months. It's insane. So let's just say, Rex, everything's hunky-dory, right? Everything's amazing. Everything's phenomenal. The Krogan are expanding, right? Because they're going to need new planets after genophage is cured. Okay, here's the Chunka. Here's the home planet of the Krogan. Okay. Let's just say a few years afterwards. Obviously, Chunka is going to be populated. Rex said we're going to need new planets from the Council. We're not going to sit at the kids' table forever. Okay, so this is populated. Let's just say the best scenario. The Council grants them new planets to populate. Okay, sorry, here. They're giving them new planets, little colony planets all over the place, right? And here's the border of other nations, right? Let's just say this is the border. Here's the Asari, what the fuck ever, right? And here's the humans, and here's the Solarians. Solarians, okay, and we're going to do this. Yeah, okay. Humans, okay. I don't even know why I'm labeling these, but fuck it. Humans, Solarians,
sorry. Here's their planets. I'm going to put a few little planets in here just because. Okay. There you go. There you go. Wait. Here you go. Planet. Okay. Anyway. They're expanding. They're going to new planets. Right? Eventually. Now, they're still good people. They're not thinking about taking anything over. The lessons from Rex have carried on. We're here to protect the galaxy. We're here to fight big monsters and save the galaxy, right? Great Krogan. Amazing sense of honor. Eventually, no matter what, the Krogan are going to run out of planets to populate with how much their population spreads. Alright? Like fucking bacteria. Having 2 kids every day. It is insane. Eventually, they're going to run out of planets. And the council's going to be like, well, you can't take planets from the Asari, the Solarians, the humans. You can't do that. You're going to quit having so many goddamn kids. And the Krogan's like, what? Is this like the genophage all over again? What are you trying to do to us? And the council's going to be like, no, we just can't let you take our planets. And then the Krogan are going to be like, we're going to have a best case scenario right now. The Krogan will be like, okay, fine. We'll quit having so many kids. You're right. You gave us all these planets. You've been very reasonable with us. We'll stop. But with how many babies the Krogan have, they're never going to like unpopulate these planets. It's not going to happen. Right? So eventually, after, let's just say, 10 years of their population being stagnant because they make new laws for all the Krogan not to have as many kids, right? Internally, they make this law because they're trying to get along with the council. A Krogan like Reeve is going to come along, like it's going to be like a Hitler scenario in Germany when all the Germans were down and depressed, and he's going to be like, hey, why the fuck are we taking this shit from these fucking guys right here? From the council races. And the Turians. I forgot the Turians. You know, the fucking Turians can be right up here. They exist. The Turians. Anyway, why are we taking this shit from these guys? We're the Krogan. We're strong. We outnumber these motherfuckers 10-1, all of them combined. Why don't we just go fucking take their shit? And then the Krogan are gonna go from this, right here, and go from this to this. It doesn't fucking matter. Eventually they're gonna need new planets. They are biologically, and I'm not saying genetically, right? They're not in their brains, they're not genetically predisposed to war or whatever. I'm not sure if that's true, because throughout the trilogy you do meet intelligent Krogan, definitely, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It kind of just, I don't know, man. They look at it throughout the trilogy, they make even a Mass Effect 2, it's like a renegade option, say genophage was right. They have 2 kids per day. That is insane. They breed like fucking rats. They breed like bacteria. It's not sustainable. Eventually, they're going to say, fuck them. They're going to go, boom. They're going to go, yeah, take over these planets. They're going to go, boom. They're going to take them all over, okay? It's just so, like, plain day. I feel like way more people, or at least way more people wouldn't say it was evil if you didn't have Rex there. If Rex wasn't there, let's just say, or you meet Rex in Mass Effect 3, I feel like a lot more people would be questioning that. But since it's the guy from the first game and the second game, you know him for so long, it's just like, oh, I do whatever I can for you, buddy. And it's just like this oversimplified case of writing. Like, bioware's acting like Rex and Eve are going to be around forever. They're going to live for eternity. Eventually they're going to die. Eventually the Krogan are going to run out of fucking planets to populate. And eventually they're going to be taking shit from other people. They have to. Alright? They have to. They're going to need more room to expand. It doesn't matter. So, that's my opinion. You know, not really my opinion. It's factual. That's what the fuck would happen. But, you know, they treat it as such an evil choice, too. There's no way to even, like, if you could just say this shit to Morden, you fucking idiot. Even with Rex and Eve alive, Morden, you retard. Krogan have, like, 600 times more babies than any other race. What do you expect them to do when they run out of planets? Rex and Eve are awesome. They're extremely based and red-pilled, right? They're great, dude. But I don't know what the fuck we're going to do when they run out of planets. More than what then? What happens when Rex and Eve die? What happens when someone like Reeves comes along? I mean, I don't know. And this is like another point, but I could talk about this in another video, but it's kind of like why I don't like Mass Effect, really, after playing the trilogy. I like Mass Effect as world and everything, but there's so many criticisms I have with it. So many fucking criticisms. Like, the persuade and intimidate options are just like it's just so black and white. Either you got enough reputation, you flick your analog stick to the left side of the dialogue wheel and you make the right choice, or you don't have enough reputation and you pick on the right side of the dialogue wheel and you make the shitty choice. It's black and white. You look back to Dragon Age Origins, like picking persuade or intimidate wasn't always the best option. Sometimes you didn't need to persuade, and intimidating could like end badly. It's just way more nuanced. Or and we're at the lands meet in Dragon Age Origins. There were like multiple options, and the persuade option was actually the bad option because you had actual evidence for the. I'm getting off topic, but you had evidence against Loghain, and if you used to persuade, you wouldn't be making more points against Loghain. But yeah, just you didn't even need to invest points in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Like invest points in the persuade and intimidate. It's just I don't know. It's just a really dumbed down cookie cutter RPG. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna quit. Also, another one more problem with Mass Effect 3 that I have. More people have addressed this actually. With the catalyst. The catalyst saying organics and synthetics can't exist peacefully, and you can literally solve the Geth and Corin conflict in the game, and they just ignore it. They just ignore it like it didn't fucking happen. Just ignore it. Also, something else has come to mind. What about Leviathan? He doesn't even get shown in the fucking stupid ass slideshow. What happened to him? He said he was going to enslave all the other races. So much shit in this fucking final act of the trilogy. It doesn't add up. It was so rushed. And the stupid Citadel DLC makes everyone overlook it because it's like, oh, look at all the characters, they're so cute. And it's just like, whatever. We're just all a bunch of friends hanging around together while the Reapers are like butt fucking Earth, processing bodies. I know I should be out collecting war assets right now, but I just want to chill. I just want to chill and get me a drink real quick. So fucking stupid. Such a dumb, stupid little game. Whatever. I'm done. But yeah, for the 5 people that watched this, hope you enjoyed it. My arguments and shit. If you want a good RPG where it actually makes you make hard decisions and thinks about the consequences of them, where being like the goody two shoes, idealistic good guy isn't always the right option, play Origins. You get the choice in that game between 2 dwarves, and the person that you assign, that's the quote-unquote good guy, he doesn't do too well. Actually, shit falls apart if you install him as the leader, and the dictator does much better. Because dwarf society wasn't ready for a nice guy. They weren't ready for it, and the game lets you know that. But, yeah, final point, I don't think we're ever getting a game like Origins from BioWare again. They just want whatever's mass marketable, like what they did to Inquisition, where everything's happy, fun times. They just want to market to as many people as possible, which, fine, I guess. It's not fine, actually. It's shitty, especially with how good Origins was. Dragon Age 2 even kept the dark tone. It's just that game was kind of rushed. But overall, I think the story in Dragon Age 2 was pretty decent. Inquisition was just too, I don't know, it felt like a Marvel game. Oh my god. What they did to Morgan in that game, I hated it. Like, you could literally, I'm rambling, I don't give a fuck, though, I gotta say this. In Inquisition, you could literally, let's just say you import your world state where you were a piece of shit in Origins, right? You're a piece of shit. You make a deal with a demon to like stay in a kid's body, blah blah. This is for people that play Dragon Age Origins. If you don't, and you just clicked on this for Mass Effect, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. So you can click off now. But let's just say you're a piece of shit in Origins. You killed everyone coming across you. There's a group of slaves you can save, but you're like, no, you fucking use blood magic and you harvest their souls to get stronger. You desecrate the ashes. You fucking, you're just a piece of shit constantly. And you romance Morgan, you have a kid with her. Then in Inquisition,
No matter what, she's a nicer person. And Alistair, I think, says to her, I guess the warden rubbed off on you a bit, didn't he? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I rubbed off. I think I scared her away with all my evil shit. Like, no matter what, Inquisition assumes that your warden was a good guy. When you could be a scumfuck in that game. You could literally, like, even if you let the demon, like, keep the kid in, was it Redcliffe? You could literally be like, the mom wants to sacrifice herself so you can get the demon out of the kid, right? You can literally be like, no, I'm gonna kill the kid. And the mom's like, no, really, I want to sacrifice myself. You can knock the fucking mom out, go back over there, and slit the kid's throat while he's asleep. You could be evil as fuck in that game. And no matter what, Inquisition just fucking whitewashes the whole universe. It whitewashes your character and just turns him into a good guy because we don't do evil shit here. Now, you can be ruthless against bad people in Inquisition, but you can never just be evil. Never. It's just lame. I wouldn't even have that big of a problem with it if Inquisition was just something. I just really don't like how it tries to, like, whitewash the rest of the games that they weren't as dark as they were. Or if you were evil in the first game, it makes it where you're not. It's just fucking stupid. But yeah, okay, I'm done now. I'm done. BioWare's dead. It's dying. Casey Hudson just made a new studio, so we'll see how that goes. Casey Hudson? Dude that wrote Origins, Mass Effect 1 and 2. He left in 2014. He saw Inquisition and he said, bye-bye. And he came back for Anthem. He couldn't save that, but yeah, whatever. Hopefully his new studio does well. Hopefully he learned from the past mistakes. That BioWare magic doesn't exist anymore. And, where you can't, like, rush games and then turn out good. Like, you saw that happen with Mass Effect 3. Hopefully he realizes the shit with the genophage and shit was dumb. I don't know. Hopefully he learned his lessons. He can make some good RPGs, hopefully. And he can get some good funding and he can rival BioWare. Because BioWare is like a burning ship. I am not looking forward to Mass Effect 4. And I am not looking forward to, what was it? Dragon Age Inquisition is the first one? Dragon Age 4. I'm not looking forward to either of those games at all. Not one bit. Oh my god, there was this one Twitter post. Oh my god, there was this one Twitter post by the fucking, the lead writer of Dragon Age 4, and he was like, the main point of Dragon Age, the whole idea around Dragon Age is about making friends, and how friendship brings us all together, and we can confront problems through our unity, and strength, and acceptance, and tolerance. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I mean, if I played Dragon Age 1 and Origins as a good guy, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I can, like, solve the problems between the elves and the elves and the humans, the werewolves and shit. You know, I can bring everybody together. You know, well, it didn't even work then, though, because you could install the good dwarven king and the dwarves have fallen to chaos because they wasn't ready for that. They needed a dictator, so... I don't know. Even Dragon Age 2 wasn't about friendship. Your best friend in that game, Anders, ends up doing a fucking terrorist bombing at the church. And you're confronted with a heavy question then. Like, if you want to make the argument maybe like, Dragon Age has a bunch of ideas. It's not about tolerance and acceptance, you stupid fuck. It's about incrementalism with the Circle of Magi and the Templars. Do we believe in incrementalism or do we believe in revolution? It's about a lot of shit. There's a bunch of different ideas going for these games, and you just boil it down to friendship. Yay! It's just disgusting. It's gross. How much they're, like, just lobotomizing this really, like, complex and, like, intricate plot. They're just, like, lobotomizing the fucking series, making it dumb as fuck, as mass marketable as you possibly can. Trying to turn it into fucking Skyrim. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, I'm done now. I ain't gonna rant for hours. I need to go outside and do some work. That's fun, though. I need to get it off my chest. Alright, see ya.